So, as some of you may or may not know, Garchomp was brought back into OU just the other day, so that's kind of cool, I guess. However, both Sandvale and Snowcloak are banned, so that's kind of why they brought it down. I mean, Rough-Skin Chomp is pretty fucking cool, and I'm kind of curious to see how Garchomp will do in this metagame. I think it'll kind of be balanced, but, you know, we'll just have to wait and see. And before any of you fucking say anything, shut the fuck up about Speed Boost Blaziken, okay? Just stop it. Just stop. You're fucking stupid. But anyways, hey guys, we got a match here today against Neutricity or Jim with some numbers. I don't fucking remember. But it's an RU match because I have that team that I like using. So, you know, let's just get into this shit. He's got a kind of weird team. Like, he's got 2 fighting types, and then he's got 2 rock types, and then he's just got Slowking and Magneton. It's just really weird synergy that could work out just because there's a lot of things that with just the overwhelming forces, he can overwhelm my team pretty easily, because the only thing I have that can outspeed, like, Medicham or, fucking Aerodactyl, because I'm pretty sure the Medicham's going to be Scarfed, is probably my Hitmonlee, so I got to make sure I preserve that thing well enough. But then he's got that Slowking to kind of work with huge weaknesses he has, and then he can easily just switch around and deal a ton of damage. So I just got to make sure I watch over his general synergy, which, like I said, it's weird, but I should be able to deal with it for the most part, as long as I just play my cards right, which usually I can. But like I said, it shouldn't be too huge of a deal in the long run, but always gotta keep that eye out. But leads on his end, I thought he might just want to lead off with Aerodactyl, or maybe even Magneton or Kabutops, just to get rocks going, because those are his main rock. Well, the Kabutops and his Aerodactyl are the main rockers, but you know, Magneton could randomly be led with too. But he actually decides to lead with Medicham, and I'm like, fuck! That is a terrible ass lead for me. So I gotta switch out, go into Tangrowth, because this is my physical wall. I can take any hit for the most part. He goes for Ice Punch, I guess predicting me to go to Tangrowth. Doesn't do too incredibly much though, so I'm really not too concerned about it. But I just go for Sleep Powder, because I know he's gonna switch out, so I might as well just Sleep Powder something. And if he stays in, then yay, I Sleep Powder a Medicham. That works. But he goes into Magneton, and I figure, okay, this is a perfect opportunity to go to Nidoqueen. I can scare him out. Probably force him to switch out to, like, Aerodactyl or something. So I went for Ice Beam. I'm like, why didn't he switch? Then I go for Stealth Darks here, and he still doesn't switch. I'm like, why do you want me to kill your Magneton so much? He's like, seriously, what the fuck? Then he goes for Hidden Power, and I'm like, shit, that's going to do a lot. But didn't do too much, so it's neutral. So it's probably Hidden Power Grass, which, again, I really don't understand why he stayed in so long. But now he goes out to Slowking. I thought he'd go out to something else. I was just like, I'm going to Fire Blast to at least get neutral damage on Aerodactyl if that comes in. But, Slowking came in instead. Now I'm going to go for Earth Power because I see that, nothing actually. I just figured I could live with Scald. I don't even know where I was going with that. But yeah, I just figured I could live with Scald or Psychic. So I go for Earth Power just to scout him out and see if he might predict my switch to Slowking and go for Toxic. But I see he has a Trick Room. So I'm like, okay, that means that he will not have Toxic, which means it's safe to go with my Slowking and I can Toxic him back. Well, not really Toxic him back, but I can Toxic him as opposed to him being able to Toxic me. So, you know, it works out because now I can Toxic him. But he shows me the Ice Beam, and then he shows me the Hidden Power, which I'm guessing is like Grass or Electric. But it was like, wait, why didn't he go for Scald in the first place if it was against a Nidoqueen? But I guess you'll see in a little bit he might not have Scald. I forget when I see it, or when we see it. But whatever the case, I thought that figuring on his Slowking's moveset, Clefable should be the best thing to bring in. But then he randomly brings in this fucking Hariyama, and I'm like, wow. I am terrible with these double switches right now. At least just there. I think there's other really fucking stupid double switches later on. But going to Tangrowth because it, you know, should be able to take on Hariyama well enough. I'm able to get a Leech Seed off. So that kind of works out for me because now I get some damage back while he kind of just hits me with shit. But he did go for the Force Palm, does get the Paralyze, which does kind of suck just because then there's that Para Chance, which will suck. But now he's going to go to Slowking, and I just decided to either go for Sleep Powder or Power Whip. I don't remember, because I get fucking paralyzed like a fucking stupid shit. So, yeah, that kind of sucks, because otherwise I could have just killed Slowking here, and then he gets a Flamethrower off, which is like, oh, great. That's nice. I totally want to get Flamethrowered. So now I know his full moveset, and it's like, really, he doesn't have Scald? Okay, then, or even a recovery move, and as you saw when he switched in, he didn't have Regenerator either, so I guess he just messed up on the Slowking, but, yeah, I can't really stay in because I would like to preserve my, Tangrowth if I can, plus I know Clefable should be able to take any hit, so I'm just gonna go to that, and the Flamethrower actually does a pretty decent chunk, so I'm guessing he's like a special attacker with the Trick Room, but I figure since Trick Room is not up, and he is a Trick Roomer, obviously, I should be able to outspeed him since I actually do run speed investment in this thing, because I'm actually using my OU one, which I should probably switch to using the one that would be more suitable for RU, but I forgot, or maybe I did. I don't remember. I know I should still outspeed though, even though I'm running a Brave Nature. But anyways, he brought in Hariyama. Goats looking because I got the Psychic move, and I figure I should, again, be able to take any hit. Goes for Force Palm, does get the Paralyze, not too huge of a deal though, because I should still be able to hit him hard with the Psychic and then figure something else out for later. But I just straight take him out with Psychic because I do get a crit. Kind of sucks, but I'm not really going to complain because I like, yeah, I like hacks. I don't know why I had to randomly laugh there weirdly, but the point is, I'm not going to complain. But now he goes into Medicham, and I'm hoping that I can take shit well enough, but yeah, he goes for High Jump Kick. I do get the Paralyze, and then I get the Scald off. I'm hoping for a burn, but unfortunately I don't get it, so that means he's just going to be able to fire off High Jump Kicks, because my whole team will not like them, except for, like, Nidoqueen, but I really don't think I'll be able to take two, because Medicham's really powerful. But, going to Tangrowth, because I kind of want to get a little bit of Regenerator synergy going, so that's what I'm going to kind of do, which, yeah, it's not really going to benefit me too incredibly much, so I just decide here, maybe Slowking can live a hit, maybe I can try and take, or hit him with a Scald. Otherwise, I just sack Slowking, so I get a free switch over to Hitmonlee, which, yeah, Slowking goes down, but now I get a free switch to Hitmonlee, so now I can go for the Double Edge, try and take him out, which I believe is what I go for. Yep, go for Double Edge, so thought it should be able to take him out, and I do outspeed, because Hitmonlee does have higher base speed than Medicham, but he goes into Kabutops, and it's like, shit, what do I do? And I decide, okay, Tangrowth should be able to take any hits, and then take him out with the Power Whip, hopefully enough. As long as I, you know, don't get paralyzed and don't miss. Hits a Stone Edge though, and I'm like, shit, I'm gonna totally miss or get paralyzed. But luckily, I do hit, and I don't get paralyzed, so I take him out. But I'm really low on health with my Tangrowth, so I'm like, shit, Tangrowth may not be much of a use anymore. But he brings in Medicham, I'm like, okay, we'll just see what he wants to do here, and kind of just sack Tangrowth, because I should be okay without it. And he's actually able to straight take me out with the Zen Headbutt, which is like, okay then, that's fine. Now I'm going to go into Entei though, and since he's a bit under half, and I know Medicham doesn't have the best defenses in the world, I should just be able to extreme speed and take him out. And I do, since I'm an adamant Entei with Life Orb and Max Attack, so that works for me. But now he's going to bring an Aerodactyl, and I figure, okay, I'm going to want to get some extra damage off on this thing, because how it's looking, I really don't want to risk my Hitmonlee missing the High Jump Kick, so what I want to do, get as much damage as possible, and then, you know, hopefully take him out with the Double Edge eventually. But he goes for Stone Edge, straight takes me out because it's an Aerodactyl, doesn't have terrible attack. But I go into Clefable thinking I might be able to take a Stone Edge, get a little bit of extra damage off, and then take him out with Hitmonlee. But, yeah, he just gets a crit, I think, and then he takes me out, which is like, oh well, hopefully this is enough damage though, where Double Edge should be able to take him out. Otherwise, it should leave him at a point where Life Orb will kill him, hopefully, but luckily enough, I do take him out, so that works. But now he's going to go into the Magneton, and I know this Magneton really can't touch my Nidoqueen, so I'm just going to go into that, take a Thunderbolt, and then take him out with an Earth Power, so that'll kind of be the match, because there is no way this Magneton is living it. So, you know, it dies, and like I said, that'll be the match. So good game, Neutricity, that was fun stuff, fucking hacks though, stupid shit, but, you know, pulled through, so it's so good in the hood, dog. But, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. I should be having some matches up in the near future with Garchomp being used in it, so look out for that, I guess. I don't know, fucking whatever. But, yeah, I have nothing else to really say, so I hope you guys enjoyed, etc. Blah, comment, sub, and later, guys.